So in my last video, I talked about coupon printers. I'd never, ever, ever, ever install them. They spy on you. They steal your information, including very detailed information, especially if they have linked profiles for you, such as Facebook, Google, whatever. Never install a never install a coupon printer. To that end, don't install toolbars that you don't want or need. One of the things we see a lot with computer problems for people, for clients, and we see this on business computers every once in a while too, is they go and look up directions for how to get somewhere, and they're not using one of the more dominant sites like Google Maps or MapQuest or any of those. They just, how do I get there? And the first one that pops up is something like Galaxy Maps, which is a known bad company that steals information or sells your information. And they'll give you this offer, hey, put our toolbar on your browser so you can access this quicker. No, don't do it. Never. No. Because they're stealing more than just, what you're looking for. They're looking for other information that they can sell. This is how they make money, is selling your personal information. So don't install toolbars. And toolbars, a lot of people probably, what's a toolbar? And this bottom down here is a toolbar. Where I'm moving the mouse, that's called a toolbar. It's a bar that has access to it. So, but on your browsers, your toolbar is at the top. So you have your address bar, and then usually above it or below it are toolbars. This is your address bar. Makes sense, right? So if you have toolbars, they will show up here. Some of them are legit. If you have the Google toolbar, Google used to have their own toolbar a long time ago, not so much now. Yahoo at one time had one, AOL had one. So toolbars from legitimate companies, I don't want to say they're 100% safe, because they do track you, monitor, and so on and so forth, what you're doing with their toolbar. So again, you're selling your soul for a quarter, as I kind of mentioned in the previous video. But if you could not use toolbars except for the very, very basics, that's great. One of the toolbars, and I don't have it flagged on here, but you can go into, let's see, there's where I did the search for Google. Gotta love it. Really keep track of your last one. More tasks. So clearing data, task managers. And yeah, I don't have any toolbars on here, and I can't even turn it. I'll look at the bookmark. So show you bookmark bar. There is a toolbar. And of course, this being Google Chrome, they want you to use the Google apps. That makes sense. But yeah, this is where your toolbars are. No, if it's not from a reliable, reputable company, don't install the toolbar. So if it's, Google, Yahoo, AOL, if it is a legitimate news source, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, if they have toolbars, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, questionable ones, no. And the best way to check this out now, with Google, is very good at this. And again, I can show you where to find your toolbars. So you would go into your three dots, more tools. Google calls them extensions, browser extensions. So this is where your toolbars will show up. If you have bad ones and they've been flagged by Google as bad, they will tell you here they have been flagged as bad. If you want to turn one off, you can turn one off. You can turn them off. You can remove them, so on and so forth. But by default, this is just your Google stuff. But all your other toolbars will show up in here too. If they are known bad, if they have violated the terms of service of Google or Firefox or however, they will show up in here also. So occasionally you might want to come in here and check to see if you have A, toolbars, B, if it has been in violation of privacy orders, and that if it's a toolbar you don't want, now you can take it out. And I recommend not using toolbars at all if you can get away with it. So because they can, like I said, they track your information, they sell your personal information to other companies, that's how they make money. And it can be very specific. Obviously, if you have a toolbar on your computer, they know exactly where that computer is, because they can track the IP address, your computer's name. Therefore, they can know at least at the very minimum, the city and where you're at. or the suburb if it's a big city. So remember, toolbars, bad. Just like coupon printers, bad. Don't use them. Don't use them. Don't install them. If you're offered to install it, don't do it. Just no. So that's my thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe if you liked it. Again, like I said, I recently found out you have to have a Google account in order to subscribe. So if you want to come back here every day and check the page, I usually drop them around 7 in the morning. There's our Facebook. If you need to give us a call for computer work, there's the phone number. Like I said, there's our address. I'll talk to you all later.